Good afternoon and welcome back to the European Shooting Championships for 10 metres under 16 and under 18s. We're live for you here at the Arena Burgas for another set of medal matches. And certainly the force is strong as well amongst the gold medal match. Anakin Sarachi, who was named Anakin by his father, a big Star Wars fan, represents Germany, and he's up against Vencel Szabolcsy of Hungary. So you see the Hungarian team in the background ready to go. And then Italy and Spain will contest, first of all, the bronze medal match, which is coming up. So there's our schedule for today. So my name is Rory McAllister, I'll be your commentator. Thanks very much for coming along to another set of medal matches here live in Bulgaria. The stars of the future are now the stars of today. Thanks for coming along. So the range is ready, says our Chief Range Officer in the background. Well, it's the second time the Italian coach, that's Luca Cesconi, has been out in a medal match. Happened earlier on today when Italy took the first medal of this European Championships and took a bronze. Who knows, could be another bronze here. Two giant countries of European shooting, Italy and Spain, in this bronze medal match. First athlete to 12 points will actually take the bronze. So Loris Korta, who's actually 18 years old tomorrow. So if he were to take the bronze medal here, well, what an early birthday present that would be as he enters adulthood. Meanwhile, Daniel Sanfrutros of Spain is next to arrive. So same jury and assistant jury of the last two medal matches, this time just a switch round. So Roman this time takes the role of jury in charge. And Petar Plavcic of Croatia once again is our Chief Range Officer. So Burgas is our host city across the next week and a half. Very excited to see these under 16 and under 18 medal matches. Particularly the under 16s just gives them a real chance and a real sense of what it's like to compete at this sort of level. To travel as well, go to another country, perhaps for the first time as well. Qualification, that's how it finished today. And that's just on the other side of this finals hall area in this huge arena. And one of the beauties of setting it in this arena like this is that the finals hall conditions pretty much identical to the qualification on the other side. So once the athletes just got used to the bright lights, because this certainly isn't your local shooting club. So Italy versus Spain for the bronze medal match in just a few moments, and then Germany versus Hungary for the gold medal match. Thanks for coming along. We're live on YouTube and on Facebook and via the European Shooting Confederation website.
From Spain, give them one big round of applause. seen it in the previous match if you have seen it. It's a solo event. It's a music challenge.
So the team's gathering in the seats to take their positions. I'm sure just as excited to be here as the athletes who are out there competing. So Loris Quarta, who is 18 years old tomorrow, this could be the perfect birthday present and the perfect way to start celebrations. And Luca Toscani, the coach. He's already had a bit of an experience out here earlier when Italy took the first medal of this European Shooting Championships. That was another bronze.
12 hits or more, as we've seen earlier today. Because if we have a tie,
So Daniel Sanfrutos of Spain.
in time limit of 50 seconds until the tie is broken. The system stays the same hit or miss system.
And Emil Dushanov is the coach for Spain today. Again, many years of experience from this man. Both coaches with the power to call a timeout, sometimes used for tactical reasons to put the other athlete off. Sometimes, of course, it's just because you get too far behind. So Loris Quarta versus Daniel Sanfrutos, Italy versus Spain, coming up in this 10-meter air pistol solo bronze medal match. But how does it all work? How do the pistols work? How does it all come together? Let's have a look.
To both athletes in this match.
So a great example and walkthrough of the pistol itself. Such a hard and focused event this, the 10-meter air pistol. It's great fun though, and highly addictive as well to get out there and have a go. If you're a pistol shooter in your own right, then you'll know what that adrenaline feels like whenever you make those decent shots. So a 9.8 or higher is what's required here. A 10.9, of course, is the highest individual shot on these targets, but a 9.8 is enough. Just get 12 9.8s, that's all you need. First one to 12 hits, we'll take the bronze. And the bullseye width, that's the 10 ring, is a mere 11.5 millimeters wide. 30-second command has just been given as a reminder to the athletes that it's almost showtime under the lights here in Burgas in Bulgaria. Well, the Hungarian team have come out in their numbers. Just two of the Germans so far, but I'm sure there'll be more later as we move on to that gold medal match after the culmination of what's in front of us here, which is the 10-meter air pistol solo, the men's under-18 bronze medal match, live from Bulgaria at the European Shooting Championships 2026. Here we go. So who will take the first advantage? Who can take the initiative under this sort of pressure. Well, Quarter, on the last day of being 17 years old, has opened with a hit, and 9.8 or higher is what's required. Took a 10.6 there for the Italian. Meanwhile, Daniel Sanfrutos of Spain also with a hit. So a decent start from both of the athletes. Both seem to be in the zone and look fairly relaxed as well as we start this bronze medal match. Well, Quarta has taken another hit. The Italians in control here. And still on the verge of being 18 years old as of midnight tonight. You going to give us a wave? No, just look at yourself on the big screen. So you can see the dates there as well, up on the banner. We've got 4 days of competition across the under 16, under 18s. And next week we'll move to the junior competition, and then later at the end of the month and into March we go to Armenia. Yerevan is the host city for the 10-metre air rifle and air pistol for the seniors. And European shooting just so strong, particularly in the pistol events. And lots of European athletes had a great year last year. Well, the first time in the medal matches so far today that we've seen a gap of 2 points. So Loris Quarta of Italy still in control. Well, a miss this time for both Loris Quarta and Daniel Sanfrutos. Neither getting a hit. So the score stays the same as it was a few moments ago, 3 points to 1. So we're into the 5th series. It's Quarta that goes first, and Sanfrutos of Spain this time matches the Italian. Still a 2-point gap. Quarta on 4 points, Sanfrutos on 2. You see the moulded grips of the pistols with the stickers on the side. Now the pistols are measured for width, and also as well it's crucial that that grip doesn't come up too high on the wrist position, because it can't wrap the whole way round. That would be against the rules. But certainly sweating and having a palm that's slippy, that's the enemy. So Sanfrutos this time manages to take a bit of an advantage and a chunk back at Quarta of Italy. And Sanfrutos now manages to get within 1 of the Italian. Well, these pistols can weigh up to 1.5 kilos. And just to give you an idea, if you were to try that at home, you didn't have a pistol lying around, you just sort of hold out your average frying pan in your hand. And again, that'll give you the kind of weight that's then pressured onto your hand, onto your wrist, and onto your forearm. Well, both of them miss again. Both feeling the tension, I'm sure. Of course, it's that muscle tension that you want to try and relax. You can just see now Loris Quarter just trying to get a better grip on his pistol. Just trying to keep his palm as dry as he can. So will either of these athletes now push forward in this bronze medal match? Well, not in this series for Daniel Sanfrutos of Spain. It's a miss. It's in the 8 ring. Meanwhile, though, Loris Quarter, well, now 2 points in front. There's Yahor Elenik, who is the European Shooting Confederation Secretary General, just to the right of your shot. So the gap is 2 points. Loris Quarter again, another decent shot for the Italian. But almost matching it identically on the other side. Daniel Sanfrutos also with a hit, so the 2 point gap remains. So you see Loris Quarter as well, just squinting with his eyes, just trying to establish the light and dark. So Spain have called a timeout. Not a surprise, 60 seconds is the allocated time. And Daniel now receiving verbal instructions from the coach, and clearly in agreement. Well, it's always interesting, the body language between the coach and the athletes. And always nice to see an encouraging smile as well. So let's see what kind of impact now that has. As Daniel just takes a sip of water. Of course, hydration, so important. Good for the brain, not just the body. A bit of movement in the pistol from Loris Quarter, but still manages to get a hit for Sanfrutos of Spain. Well, the gap is becoming even larger. Loris Quarter so far is in cruise control and perhaps on the way to another medal for Italy. If he wants to take the bronze, it'd be the second of the day. Well, Loris Korte now edges closer to another bronze for Italy. And the Hungarians, meanwhile, are awaiting the gold medal match. Another decent shot, just a little high of centre, but enough for Korte to make a hit on a 75% hit rate. Sanfrutos with that 33% really has a bit of work to do here. Well, another miss from Sanfrutos. This bronze medal is slipping away from the Spaniard. And Loris Korte, who will celebrate his 18th birthday tomorrow, is looking to bag an early birthday present here. That's the first wave of the day of anyone that's been on screen. Meanwhile, the guy on the left, well, he just looked like he was ready for action, didn't he? This isn't UFC, this is the ESC. So Korte again, well, it's almost routine now, another hit. And Sanfrutos, well, doesn't look like it's going to be his day. The Italian now just 1 point away from a bronze medal. It'll be Italy's second bronze medal, should Korte get over the line. So 11 points to 4. Can Sanfrutos pull off some sort of miracle and get back into this match? I mean, he would need Korte to miss, of course, and miss quite a few times in a row, and this 17-year-old Italian has just looked in control. Bit of a grimace in the face, but it's enough. No matter what happens now, Loris Korte of Italy takes a bronze medal here in Burgas in Bulgaria. No timeouts required for the Italians. A shake of the hands between the coaches, always nice to see. And Italy can celebrate. It's been a decent effort so far. More than 30 countries have come to this competition, 335 athletes. And so far, Italy, well, doing pretty well on the medal table because they have a second bronze medal of the afternoon. Meanwhile, Daniel Sanfrutos, I'm sure he'll be back at another stage. Just wasn't quite to be for the young Spaniard today. So Chief Range Officer gives the command to clear the range as we've got a gold medal match coming up between Germany and Hungary. Maybe the force will be strong with Anakin Salac of Germany taking on Vencil Sabolci of Hungary. So thanks very much for coming along, joining us live on YouTube and on Facebook. Halfway through day one. And we've got another medal match to come, and then we'll switch to the women's competitions later today. Meanwhile, let's have a look back at the highlights of that medal match. Well, gold medal match coming up for you in just a few moments, so don't go anywhere at all. Do stay with us live here in Bulgaria as we move on through day one of this European Shooting Championships for the under-16 and under-18 athletes.
Representing Germany is
And Anakin Salah is the first to come out for Germany. His father, like myself, a huge Star Wars fan. And when it came to naming my little boy, well, I wanted to go with Lando, but my wife wouldn't allow it. Well, will Anakin be able to use the Force today? Well, there's more Germans that have turned up. There's only 2 earlier, so nice to see more support for Anakin. And now here comes Vencel Szabolcsy of Hungary. Well, Zoltan, his coach, looks relaxed. Both coaches can call a timeout. Maximum of 60 seconds is the allocation. So the jury have had their introduction. Once again, CRO, man with the microphone, is Petar Plavčić of Croatia. And Petar really is one of the finest chief range officers around the world. Always in command and always makes a good performance as well, and is very clear and solid. And that's what you need from a chief range officer, particularly when you're out there as an athlete. You just want to be able to hear clearly what's going on. So you can see the moulded grip on the pistol, moulded individually to the athlete's hands. So if you ever use a pistol that belongs to somebody else, unless your hand is pretty much the same size, you'll just find it really awkward. And it's so crucial that you get it moulded to your own grip. So if you'd like to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, there's some QR codes for you on screen. Just point your camera in that direction. Little yellow link will come up and away you go.
5 minutes preparation, exciting time, start.
Well, the range looks great, doesn't it, here in the Arena Burgas in Bulgaria. The qualification hall and area is just on the other side of this finals hall area, just on the other side of the big black cloth that's behind the targets across this 10-metre discipline. Well, the Hungarian team just slowly but surely realising that they're on telly. He's shaking his head. Oh, I don't know, he's embarrassed, but it's your time to shine. Five seconds of fame. Well, the Germans have got their flag as well. That's raised aloft. So it's Anakin's father that gave him the names. Clearly some Irish in there as well with Finlay. Or whether or not they just liked the name. Perhaps even, as I said, an Irish influence. Theo Hadrath is the coach. I did have a chat with Theo before the final. Again, he seemed in good form. So Theo Hadrath, of course, can call a timeout should he wish. We'll see how this gold medal match develops. Meanwhile, his 17-year-old Vencel of Hungary. Anakin, meanwhile, 16 years old, representing Germany. So Zoltan Deme is the coach. First athlete to get to 12 points will be crowned European champion and, of course, take the coveted gold medal. It's worth a lot of money again now, gold. About 15 years ago, we're pretty much told around the world to sell any gold you had, get shots of it. You won't need it, it's not going to really be worth anything. And now, of course, the gold rush is back. So as I was explaining a few seconds ago, 12 hits to win. That's the magic number in this particular event. A 9.8 or higher will get you a hit. And the 10 ring is 11.5 millimeters wide. A 10.9 is the highest score, of course, but because it's just a hit or miss system, a 9.8, well, that's all you need. 12 of those, and you could be going home with gold. Okay, well, let's have a closer look then at the equipment being used in this medal match. Well, what a great visualization of what's in front of us. You can see those see-it targets in the background. Electronic targeting systems, of course, revolutionised the world of shooting. Now, they still use paper. You can see the black paper coming down from the bottom. And it's not unusual for jury to have to go and check the paper trail just to see if a shot penetrates the paper and then was registered as their score. This, of course, is just hit or miss with a 9.8 or higher required to make a hit, and 12 hits makes you a European champion. Unless, of course, it does go to a tie, in which case the athletes will just keep shooting until we have a clear winner. So 10 seconds until showtime. If you have just joined us and you have just come along, welcome to Burgas in Bulgaria. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator. This is the gold medal match between Anakin Sarac of Germany and Vencel Szabolcsi of Hungary. So we've got more under 16 and under 18 competitions later today. The air pistol solo women, under 16, both the bronze and gold medal match later on after 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then around 4:30 we'll go with the air pistol solo women under 18. Again, both medal matches. So Anakin with a decent start. Takes a hit. And Vencel does the same. Well, always a confidence boost for the athletes to open their first shot with a hit in a solo match like this. Well, Szabolcsi, big cheers from the Hungarians. Decent shot too. So Szabolcsi takes the advantage in this final. Edges in front, 2 points to 1. Well, Anakin back in this one. It's 2-2. So the seesaw once again balances up. And both athletes now 10 hits away from a potential gold medal. The others, of course, then will take a silver. Well, 50 seconds might seem like a long time, but when you're actually out there, well, the time doesn't half tick down. And Szabolcs of Hungary, again with another hit, really close to the very centre of the target as well. 3 points to 2. And now a point in front. A great shot down the arm of Szabolcs, the Hungarian. There's another miss for the 17-year-old. Meanwhile, 16-year-old Anakin of Germany has levelled this match. 3 points each. I see Anakin just looking down the back of that open sight. And then over and then down the barrel of the pistol. A combination of breath control. Just relax the muscles as well. You don't want too much tension. Mental focus, of course, is huge. Balance, breathing, bringing all of those together to try and make the perfect shot time and time and time again. And it's those athletes that can do that, that repetition and that accuracy, who therefore then stand out amongst the others. Decent control from Anakin of Germany. Another hit. It's 4-4. Szabolcs there just for a moment, just did look fairly steady. But again, the margin of error here is so small, so slender, so slim. A great close look at that trigger. When to pull it, when to fire. There's moments that make competitions turn into champions or just competitors. So it's 4-4. Some decent stillness from both, but both those shots leading to misses for both athletes. And 9.8 is what the electronic targeting system needs in order to make the hit.
We still don't know who the winner is, and they still need to get the 12 hits to win the gold medal.
Well, both athletes clearly feeling the nerves here today. We've seen some nervy bronze medal matches. Last gold medal match actually was fairly controlled. But it's competitions like this that give the athletes some exposure to the international stage and a big European stage such as this. Well, that's a decent hit. And it does mean now that Anakin goes into the lead just by that 1 point in that series, Series 10. That's the first time the German has crept into the lead. Germany, well, they've been so strong, haven't they, in the world of pistol over the years. You can put some of their greats like Christian Reitz and Florian Petter. Well, missed this time from the German, and the Hungarians managed to sneak in with a hit and has levelled this 5-5. Each athlete now requiring 7 more hits to get to the golden target of 12 to try and become European champion. Another decent score from the German, and for Sabolci not to be in this series. That's the beauty of the format, really, that even if you do just fall behind, it's not like when there's the decimal scoring system where if you hit an atrocious shot you've pretty much killed your final off. You know, hit a shot in the 7s or something, you've really got a mountain to climb. With this particular format, you just then rectify the miss, try and go back in, reset, go through the motions, everything that you've trained for and gone over not only in training but in qualification as well. And just try and bring all that together into that perfect moment time and time and time again, and that is the real skill and art of being a world-class shooter or just a decent one. Well, both these two athletes, I'm sure, feeling the pressure. And the German now edges in front by 2 points. So is that the first time? Pretty sure it is. We've had a 2-point gap. So 5 more hits required from the German in order to try and take the gold. Meanwhile, Sabolci of Hungary, I'm sure, is not going to lie down. Well, he certainly wouldn't want to lie down because they're not really going to achieve very much doing that. There's no prone pistol position here. It's all standing. You see just that slight movement on the trigger. That's all it takes to fire the pellets off. Well, they've matched up against each other and now matched up with 2 hits. Still the 2-point gap, though. Germany have the advantage, and I'm wondering if Anakin of Germany was to go further in front, whether or not we'll get a timeout called in this medal match. Well, it just shows, even with stillness and control, as we've just seen with both of those pictures, and both lead to a miss. So it remains 8 points to 6. Well, it almost sounded there. I thought there was going to be a timeout call, but I think the microphone you heard in the background came from the qualification hall on the other side of the big black cloth we've got here at the Arena Burgas. Well, another brace of misses from both athletes, so the scores remain as they were, 8 points to 6. Well, a recovery this time from the 16-year-old German. A hit, a crucial one as well at this stage of the gold medal match. Oh, and it's a hit on the other side as well. And I think even Sabolchi just seeing, well, some of the lighter side behind this gold medal match. Well, I think one of the lowest sets of hit percentage that we've seen, but that's just down to tension more than anything. You see just down the screen there as well, some 9.6s in there. Not quite enough to take a hit, but giving you an idea of how close it's been in this gold medal match. Well, another hit across the board from both. And I wonder the thoughts of Theo at the moment. He's certainly not going to call a timeout at the moment, not with Sarac just 2 points in front. That last shot, a 10.3. Well, a hit this time from the Hungarian, and likewise, the German matches it. Well, Anakin Finlay-Sarac of Germany now just one hit away from becoming a European champion. Sabolchi now's backed himself into a situation now where he just needs Anakin to miss in order to stand a chance of upgrading from a silver to gold. So it's looking likely, of course not confirmed yet, it's looking likely Hungary will take the silver here. Well, yeah, there it is. And Theo, he knows it. Punch of the air, and the Germans will celebrate. And Anakin Finlay-Sarac of Germany has got over the line to become a European champion here in Burgas, Bulgaria, in the under-18 10-metre men's pistol solo. A shake of the hands between the two. And for Vencel Sabolchi of Hungary, he takes a silver medal here on the European stage. Well, a fine performance from Anakin in the end. Not quite needing as much of the force perhaps as possible, but it just came down to skill, ability, breath control, mental focus, and the German is the European champion. Meanwhile, Vencel Sabolchi of Hungary is confirmed as the silver medalist. And they've also been joined by the bronze medalist, as Loris Quarta of Italy, who will celebrate his 18th birthday tomorrow. And what a great way to do so, becoming a European Championship bronze medalist. So that's it confirmed. Italy with another bronze, the second of the afternoon. Hungary take the silver. And Germany, with Anniken Finlay-Sarac, is the European champion and the gold medalist here in the 10-metre air pistol solo. Under 18 men's at the European Shooting Championships 2026. Still to come, the air pistol solo women, under 16 bronze and gold medal match. And then around 4:30 later this afternoon, local time here in Bulgaria, we'll have the air pistol solo women's under 18 bronze and gold medal match. Meanwhile, confirmation of the results so far in those last two medal matches for bronze and for gold. Well, before we move on to our next medal matches, let's just have a look back at the highlights for the gold medal. Well, the Germans rightfully delighted. They've got a European champion now and a gold medalist in the form of Anniken Finlay-Sarac. And then Ahmet Saya of Turkey earlier on was the other gold medalist who was crowned as a European champion. There's more medals to come, bronze and gold medal matches across the air pistol women's solo, both in under 16 and under 18. That's still to come here on day one, live for you here in Burgas, Bulgaria. Do join us later on when we'll be back with live coverage of the European Shooting Championships for 10 metres. We'll see you soon.